Welcome back to
Sorry.
United Kingdom Speedrunning Gathering. Realm is here ready to bring you this run today. Realm, do you want to take away and talk to us about the run?
Yeah, sure thing. All right. Yeah, so this is rolled out. It's a bit like Monkey Ball, which you obviously just saw. It's more in the vein of the older Monkey Ball games. And yeah, I'll explain what's actually going on during the run itself. I think that's probably the best way to do it. So I'll give you a countdown, and then the time will start. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so if I do this run perfectly, it should be about under 5 minutes. The first thing that you see me do there immediately is I move up left, because moving in the diagonals in this game is a technique called boosting, and it means you gain more speed off of the start than if you had just initially like held in one straight direction. That's a little small skip there, where you basically skip the entire level. It's pretty straightforward. Here, it's pretty similar to how you do it normally. You boost onto the top of the frame at the right, and then if you fall off, it gives you a slight speed boost. Here, you've got another small skip coming up, where if I hit this, it changes my direction, gives me a lot of speed, and then I die, and then I have to do it again. That wasn't part of the plan. You're meant to bounce off of that, and then it takes you up, and you don't have to do all the ramps and stuff like that. This one is very fast. I think you boost right, and then you boost left over the frame, and then you get bounce off here, and then, no. I got a bad bounce. But yeah, so this game, like I said, a bit like Super Monkey Ball, but I'm playing as a giraffe in a cube. This is Chartreuse the giraffe, one of the 3 characters in this game. You've also got Morris the rat, and you've got Snowcone the chicken. Those are the 3 characters that you can play as in this game. All 3 of them actually are non-binary and use they/them pronouns. So if I am talking about Chartreuse, I will say they. As you can see on the left side of the screen, we've also got the IL leaderboards. The one in green is me, Suvlaki. That's just because that's my Steam username. And yeah, that just basically allows me to compare. If I'm doing IL practice, or if I'm doing a run and I want to see like how good my times are, I can be like, oh my god, that was so fast, I actually beat my IL time. So this is the Warpless category, and what that means is that you don't take any of the warp goals, of which there's one on this level. If you look to the right over there, that's a warp goal because it's harder to access than the goal I'm going through. And if you go through there, it will skip. That goal in particular skips one stage, skips this stage, if you go through it. And in the cozy run, there are 3 warp runs, or there are 3 warp goals, but you can only take 2 of them because one of them is on the level directly before the other, and so it will skip that particular warp if you go through that. So we're already about halfway through the run. It's a very quick run. This is basically the equivalent of what beginner is to Monkey Ball. I have run Monkey Ball in the past, and I've started learning the harder categories in this game as well. But just during the submission window, I only was capable of running this category at the time. I was a bit of a late adopter, I suppose, to this game compared to some of the wider Monkey Ball community. Nice pun. If there was a pun in there, I promise you I didn't even notice I was doing it. So that was the end of World 1. There are 25 levels in this category in total. The first 15 are in the world Tranquility, which is the green world, and now we're in Candy Factory. This level is very hard to do fast, so we'll see what happens. Nope, I didn't do it fast. If the timer at the top says about 54, 55, you've done it fast. Anything else, you've done it slow. There's a really nice skip in this one, but it's quite hard to hit and kills a lot of runs. And it's, yeah, I'm going to fail it here as well. Alright, I'll go for it one more time, and then if it fails, I'll just do the level normally. Okay, I can't... So I've game over now, but I can continue. That's all good. We'll just do this level casually. Yeah, normally what you'd do is you'd boost over the like left edge of the first like part of the conveyor, and then you'd hop between the two gaps and just go directly into the goal. This level used to be fairly easy. You just hold up and then hold neutral, which means not pushing any direction whatsoever. But now there's some nice cool movement which makes the level a little bit faster than usual. This one is basically all about the angle that you move through these cones. If you move incorrectly, as I did there, you will die. And yeah, so you want to go through the center of these two and then touch the outside edge of that one, and then it will usually send you straight into the goal. There are faster ways of doing that one. This is another level with a big skip. I'm only going to go for it once because otherwise we'll be here forever, and I got it. That one's actually quite difficult, but it saves so much time. Very similar to a Monkey Ball Deluxe level actually, which I believe is called Cliff, where you do a very similar strat. I look up there to look at the timer because when it hits 58.5, that's when I have to hold up left there. Giraffe and a laugh. Indeed I am. I'm going to go for the Tunnel Funnel IL strat. I'm going to go for it again because I didn't mean to do that. When I say IL strat, what I mean is something you typically don't do in RTAs, and I actually got it, but it wasn't faster because I got a bad bounce afterwards. So that's something you typically wouldn't do in RTAs because it will more often lose you time. That was very clutch. That's not the strat you're supposed to do there, but I got lucky and got bounced into goal. Time is coming up in about 5 seconds, by the way. I should have called that a bit sooner. Never mind, I gave you more time by deliberately taking a death here just so you have a bit more time. This is the final level. Fairly straightforward. Should go directly into the goal there, time. So that was a 6:10 IGT, so I don't know what time that would be RTA. I imagine
it was about 6 minutes 17.
6:17, not bad. Cool. I'm happy with that.
That was a really fast run.
Yeah, no, it's speedy. I mean, my PB in this is 4:59 IGT. I'm currently 5th on the leaderboards. I was 3rd when I submitted, but there have been some people really grinding this out at the moment. Very fast run. Yeah, there were a few like deaths that I probably shouldn't have taken at the start of the run. I think I'm going to chalk that one up to nerves. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Shout out to the wider rolled out community. There's a rolled out Discord. If you go to the website, you can probably find it. And there's a really lovely community of people who'd be more than happy to help you get into this game, casually or speedrun wise. There's custom levels that you can play and create yourself. And yeah, definitely stick around for the next run and then the one afterwards as well, because I'm going to be back playing Wipeout Omega Collection.
Speaking of community, we actually got a donation from Nala and Simba for $10 saying good luck Realm.
That's cute. That's my girlfriend. Thank you so much.
Aww. Well, with that then, I think we're gonna go and get ourselves prepared for the next run, which is by Paulister. He's doing Love to Kuso. Before we do anything, do you have anything else to say around before we popping out?
Watch Wipeout. That's it. All right, thank you.
Watch Wipeout. Wipeout's going to be amazing, guys. That's coming up at around 5:24 p.m. roughly. So stick around for UKSG. We'll see you guys very, very soon.